Millions of Windows users worldwide faced a sudden catastrophe in late 2025, with Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella's team scrambling to respond as the Windows 11 version 24H2 update crippled systems globally. Start menus vanished, taskbars locked up, and core tools like File Explorer and Settings failed outright. Nadella's leadership acknowledged the chaos through official channels, pivoting to urgent fixes amid widespread outcry, but the damage was already done on millions of devices via the faulty KB50729111 cumulative update. This video lays out the complete timeline, from Microsoft's promises to the ongoing fixes and Satya Nadella's responses, so you understand what's still at risk on your system and how to protect it right now. Microsoft launched Windows 11 version 24H2 on October 1, 2024, marking it as the company's most ambitious annual feature update to date, designed to redefine the personal computing experience in an AI-driven world. CEO Satya Nadella highlighted its transformative potential during internal memos and Build conference keynotes, framing it as a Copilot plus PC revolution that fuses hardware acceleration with software intelligence for unprecedented efficiency. The rollout began with insider previews in mid-2024, transitioning to broad availability via Windows Update for eligible devices, accompanied by splashy campaigns on the Microsoft Store, official blogs, and email blasts urging immediate upgrades. Marketing emphasized tangible benefits like snappier animations, energy savings on laptops extending battery life by up to 20%, and seamless integration with emerging AI tools to boost productivity without overwhelming users. At its heart, 24H2 targeted chronic Windows pain points accumulated over years: bloated resource usage from legacy code, inconsistent update cadences causing patch conflicts, and interfaces that felt dated against macOS or mobile rivals. Microsoft positioned the Soft update as a solution for hybrid workers and gamers alike, promising reduced latency in Microsoft Teams calls, optimized DirectX 12 Ultimate for ray-traced gaming, and a unified ecosystem where Copilot anticipates needs by summarizing tabs or generating emails from voice prompts. Official goals centered on three pillars: performance, faster cold boots by 15 to 25% via streamlined kernel processes; security, enhanced virtualization-based protections against 0 days; and intelligence, on-device AI models running locally to respect privacy while delivering instant insights. From the company's perspective, delivery follows a mature, low-friction model refined since Windows 10. An initial 4 to 5 GB feature update establishes the baseline OS image, then monthly cumulative updates, served as single MSU files, overlay fixes, drivers, and features incrementally. For end users, discovery happens organically in settings at Windows Update. Check for updates, where the familiar blue tile buttons. Check for prompts download and install, queues the payload during idle times, and enforces a single reboot to manifest upgrades like tabbed File Explorer, a context-aware Snap Layouts AI suggester, and a search interface that fuses web results with local files via embedded Bing. Enterprise admins gain granular control through Windows Server Update Services, WSUS, Microsoft Endpoint Manager, or Group Policy to defer rollouts by 30 to 90 days, ensuring tested waves across fleets. Technically, the magic lies in component-based servicing, CBS, provisioning packages, compact .cab archives that embed modern UI frameworks like Microsoft.UI, XAML 2.8, WinUI 3 controls, and Client Web Experience for WebView 2 elements powering the widgets board and settings flyouts. During out-of-box experience, OOBE, or Post-Update First Logon, these auto-deploy via the Package Manager service, registering DLLs and manifests before Explorer.exe spawns child processes like Start Menu Experience Host.exe and Search App.exe. This ensures fluid rendering of acrylic blurred taskbar previews, live tiles where supported, and notification toasts without the jank of prior XAML mismatches. Microsoft touted robust safeguards from day one. Dynamic compatibility holds scan for TPM 2.0 absence, insufficient RAM under 4 GB, or incompatible drivers like ancient Realtek audio stacks, graying out the update button proactively. For AI-heavy features like Recall, which snapshots screen states for semantic search, opt-in prompts, and local-only storage addressed early privacy concerns, though full enablement required Snapdragon X Elite or Intel Lunar Lake NPUs. Promotional content, including Nadella's interviews and Ignite 2024 demos, hammered home rigorous validation, millions of QA hours, Canary channel stress tests, and telemetry-driven self-healing, where the OS proactively rolls back faulty components. We've built the most reliable Windows ever, blogs proclaimed, with statistics claiming 99.9% success rates on supported hardware and automatic mitigations for the rest. Assurances that rang hollow when KB50729111 exposed the cracks. In essence, Microsoft's narrative painted 24H2 as a thoughtful evolution, solving bloat with modular design, up to 25% lower idle RAM via deduplicated services, prepping for AI ubiquity without mandating cloud dependency, and streamlining updates to minimize user friction. Blogs detailed real-world wins like Excel's AI Formula Suggester or Paint's co-creator Canvas, while downplaying edge cases as known issues slated for rapid servicing. This optimistic framing set expectations high, positioning Nadella's vision of Windows as the universal app platform against competitors, even as the cumulative model sowed seeds for the November 2025 meltdown. What Microsoft didn't anticipate, or at least didn't warn about, was the devastating real-world fallout from KB50729111. Deployed broadly in late November 2025, independent tech analysts at cyberpress.org conducted deep dives, revealing that the update's timing flaw prevented XAML packages from registering before Explorer.exe initialized, causing the entire shell to collapse. No taskbar, invisible start menu, and cascading crashes in Search Host.exe and Settings app. User reports flooded Reddit and Microsoft forums, documenting millions impacted worldwide, not just in the US, but Europe, Asia, and beyond. Across laptops from Dell and HP to custom gaming rigs and Azure virtual desktop instances. Hoplon InfoSec replicated the issue in controlled tests on a fresh 24H2 install. Applying the cumulative led to a black screen logon where only desktop wallpaper appeared, with Ctrl plus Shift plus ESC, barely launching Task Manager amid 100% CPU spikes. A specific experiment highlighted the vulnerability. Researchers simulated a family-shared PC, logging in as a secondary user post-update. The shell failed identically, exposing uninitialized apps to unauthorized tweaks via run dialog exploits before admin intervention. Data isn't even encrypted in transit here. Local diagnostic logs captured by Event Viewer spill failure details, ripe for malware to harvest during the unstable boot phase. You probably assume this spares high-end hardware or fully updated systems, but evidence shows otherwise. Even 13th Gen Intel and Ryzen 7000 series PCs succumbed, as the provisioning bug ignores specs and hinges on a 30-second sync window that's easily missed. Practically, this means a professional mid-meeting can't alt-tab to notes, a parent helping with homework faces a bricked interface, or a freelancer loses hours to safe-mode tinkering, real productivity killers in an always-on world. The danger escalates with remote access. Tools like TeamViewer connect fine, but a broken shell lets opportunists sideload payloads unchecked. Far beyond glitches, these failures underscore a deeper flaw in update trust, turning routine maintenance into widespread downtime. As of January 2026, no major regulatory bodies like the FTC, EU Commission, or India's CERT-in have opened formal investigations into the 24H2 rollout specifically, though Microsoft's Release Health dashboard serves as a de facto admission of ongoing risks. Privacy groups such as the Electronic Frontier Foundation have critiqued broader Windows telemetry in 24H2, but shell breakage drew enterprise-focused warnings from IT pros and outlets like WSJ, who revisited Nadella's reliability pledges amid user exodus fears. Microsoft's own documentation triggers compliance flags. Known issues violate data minimization under GDPR by logging excessive crash dumps without opt-out, while VDI mandates expose firms to uptime SLAs. Experts at tech conferences noted parallels to past flops like Windows 10's telemetry suits, stressing user consent, automatic updates sidestep explicit approval, clashing with transparency rules in CCPA and beyond. Regulators, Prioritize this because shell failures unmask local files pre-encryption, risking PII leaks in shared environments. Digital rights advocates urge class action scrutiny, but for now it's advisory. Delay 24H2 until greenlit, as enterprise holds demonstrate institutional caution. Imagine a freelance graphic designer in their home office. The KB5072911 update hits overnight, and come morning, their start menu is gone during a deadline crunch. Adobe apps won't launch. Client proofs vanish from quick access, forcing a full system restore that wipes unsaved mockups. For example, consider a teacher prepping virtual classes. Taskbar failure strands them without OneNote or Zoom shortcuts, scrambling to phone backups as students wait online. Or picture a healthcare admin syncing patient schedules. File Explorer crashes mid-export, locking HIPAA-sensitive calendars in limbo, delaying appointments and inviting compliance headaches from partial data dumps. These aren't edge cases. Financial advisors see transaction histories freeze during market hours. Journalists lose source notes pre-encryption. And small retailers can't process orders via frozen POS links. In multi-user homes, a teen's gaming rig breaks, blocking parental controls and homework drives alike. Such disruptions ripple personally, lost income, strained relationships, eroded confidence in the OS powering 70% of global desktops. Microsoft acted swiftly after the November 2025 outage peaked, publicly confirming the XAML registration flaw on November 24th via their release health dashboard and support forums. Engineers released immediate batch script workarounds, straightforward dism commands like dism, soch, online, cha add package, package path, c chas packages Microsoft. UI.xaml. CBS run from an admin command prompt to manually sync dependencies before Explorer XE initializes on next boot. By early December, compatibility safeguards automatically paused KB5072911 delivery on vulnerable fleets, including consumer PCs and Azure Virtual Desktop pools, while users gained easy rollbacks through settings and Windows Update, update history, uninstall updates, restoring prior stability with a single reboot. Nadella's leadership accelerated triage, shifting to phased canary and release preview channels for safer testing, which took weeks to deploy telemetry-driven hotfixes that now scan for provisioning gaps during OOBE and auto-remediate. January 2026 previews addressed secondary conflicts, such as Realtek audio dropouts and NVIDIA driver hangs on 24H2, pushing fixes via optional updates to unblock held devices without full regressions. Microsoft also refined enterprise guidance, recommending WSUS holds and Intune policies to stagger rollouts, while publishing PowerShell diagnostics for IT teams to audit CBS package states across domains. Progress notwithstanding, Microsoft's January 14th status page admits lingering issues. Non-persistent VDI environments still force full app reprovisioning per logon, priming repeat failures in high-volume sessions like call centers. Intermittent crashes plague settings.exe on hybrid sleep-wake cycles, especially post-December patches. And hardware compatibility blocks slip on edge cases, undervolted gaming laptops, or custom OEM images bypass checks undetected. Pin-based logons offer scant protection during shell hangs, exposing desktop sessions seconds before biometrics kick in, unlike more robust Hello facial scans. Think of it like a bank vault with a sticky tumbler. One misaligned cog in the XAML chain, and your OS fortress cracks open, dangling crown jewels, personal files, cached credentials, browsing histories in limbo longer than acceptable. User forums buzz with post-fix phantoms. Search indexing grinds to halt mid-crawl. Notifications flicker then vanish. And taskbar previews stutter on multi-monitor setups, eroding confidence despite official resolved labels. These ghosts prove full redemption elusive. While core shell crashes dropped 90%, trust hinges on perpetual vigilance against the next cumulative surprise. Start simple. Hit Win plus R. Enter WinVer if 24H2 build 26100 plus with KB5072911. Act fast. Navigate settings. Windows Update. Update history. Uninstall updates. Pick the November cumulative, confirm, and restart to revert shell stability. Pause future risks. Same menu. Pause updates for 5 weeks. Then advanced options. Toggle receive updates for other Microsoft products off curbing bloat. Dive to privacy and security, diagnostics and feedback. Optional diagnostic data to required. Hit delete under tailored experiences. Advanced optional admin command prompt. Run SFC, scano, followed by disms, online, cleanup image at restore health. Scan takes 10 to 20 minutes. Reboot seals repairs. These empower you instantly, no tech wizardry needed. Windows 11. 24H2 starkly exposed how a single cumulative update can shatter reliability for millions of users worldwide, silently. Handing control from individuals back to opaque automated patches that prioritize rollout speed over stability. What began as a promised evolution in AI integration and performance devolved into widespread shell failures, start menus erased, taskbars frozen, and core tools inaccessible, revealing the fragility beneath Microsoft's assurances of rigorous testing and self-healing OS design. This incident underscores a deeper truth that in an era of mandatory updates, your daily productivity, sensitive files, and system access hinge on corporate timelines, not your consent or readiness. The core insight demands action now. Decide today with this binary choice. Option 1. Immediately uninstall KB FiOS 72911 via Settings. Windows Update Z1's update history. Then pause future updates for 5 weeks to reclaim stability. Option 2. Forward this video to one Windows-dependent friend, family member, or colleague at risk, sparking their awareness before the next patch hits. Drop your choice in the comments below, option 1 or 2, for shared momentum and accountability. Seeing thousands commit builds collective pressure on Microsoft. Next investigation dives into Copilot's hidden data grabs embedded in Office apps, exposing what your subscriptions truly harvest. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay ahead. Knowledge remains your strongest defense in this automated landscape.